Hey kids, and welcome to the show. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about alpha males and a little bit about the manosphere. But before we do that, a word from our sponsor. Hey guys, while you're in the down there hitting the like, share, and subscribe, and share, comment, all that stuff, head down to the description, click on that Scars and Stripes link, and empower veterans by buying some coffee. Use my link, I get a little bit, and then we'll use that to support our channel. So, thanks a lot. And here, let's go back to the video. Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about alpha males. And at some point we're going to talk about alpha females, but today we're just talking about alpha males. There's several different categories when we're talking about pack order. And with a channel like Blessed Fatherhood, and where I'm talking to my children and trying to leave some knowledge, it makes sense for me to study and talk about pack order. Pack order comes from wolves, and a lot of people have discussed it and have compared our society and the people in our society to a pack of wolves. Wolf packs stick together, and it's a really cool family bond. However, there is a very strong pack order, and today we're talking about alphas. And we're going to talk about how alphas and alpha humans are kind of the same and a little different, and how you can spot a real alpha and someone that's just pretending. So let's start by defining what an alpha is. In the wolf pack, the alpha is the leader, basically the uncontested leader. He is usually the male. I know there's some exceptions, but typically it's the male. So we're talking males today. He is the strongest. He is the smartest. He is the one that's going to say, this is the way things run. And the rest of the pack, whether through fear, intimidation, or whatever it is, know that you don't cross that wolf, that leader, the alpha. And so everybody wants to be the alpha because the alpha is the one that's in charge, right? So like I said, we're going to talk about the others in this pack order, but today we're just focusing on the alpha. So let's move away from the wolves. Wolves, I was going to say wolf analogy, and then I was going to say wolves. Anyway, let's move away from those and into males. So right now, we jump into the manosphere. The manosphere is this environment of these high-value men that are training other high-value men, to be alphas, to be strong and independent. And that's where the disconnect happens. Because remember what I said, this is a pack order. This isn't something you can just learn yourself into. Being an alpha means you are the strongest. Not everybody's the strongest. It's just not the way it is. It doesn't matter if you pay somebody $100 a month, $500 a month, $1,000 a month. You're not going to be the strongest. No one ever is, unless you're the alpha, which means you don't have to take this class, right? So, an alpha is a natural leader because they can make decisive decisions. Okay, decisive decisions. That doesn't make sense, but they can, or it does. Anyway, they can make decisions on the fly, they can stick to their decisions, and everyone follows their decision, and they know that it's going to happen, right? Things are going to be awesome. So who's the alpha in the male society? The alpha in a male society is the best dressed, the strongest, the richest, the guy with the best car, the guy with the best whatever, because they have won at everything. They are leaders. They have, the first of everything. So we look at that and say, yeah, they must be the alphas. But we have to remember that our entire society is not one wolf pack. Our entire society is a bunch of little wolf packs. So there are a lot of alphas that work together, and there are a lot of betas that work together. And like I said, we're going to talk about the other ones later. But an alpha, everyone knows he's an alpha. He doesn't have to fight, but they will, because they will aggressively take care of their pack. In a male sense, in a family, If you're the alpha in your family, you are aggressively going to take care of your family. So you will fight. And if someone threatens that, you will fight. That may be a physical aggression, or it could just be a I'm going to boycott you. I'm going to get away. It changes. If you're in business, we're not talking about fighting, but if we're talking about literal wolves coming to the door and I have to shoot them away, that is my responsibility to be alpha here in my family, to run the wolves away, essentially. So there you go. There's the alpha. But what makes a true alpha? Is it the nicest car? Is it the fanciest suits? Is it the prettiest ladies on his side? Is it the best job? Is it the whatever? What is it that makes an alpha? They are a leader. 1. 2, they dictate the pack order. So whatever level it is, they're going to be the alpha. People are going to be intimidated by them, not because they are in there going, being really loud, because alphas don't have to be loud. We'll talk about that when we get into betas. Alphas aren't loud. Alphas are usually pretty reserved. However, you spark an alpha's whatever irritation, and they're going to get a little loud, because when you start trekking on their order. But typically, alphas are pretty docile. They're calm because they don't have worries. The betas are going to take care of everything as far as the pack's concerned. The alpha just has to make the big decisions. The alpha just has to make sure that everything is running right. So a true alpha is the one that's quiet. It's not necessarily the person that's in the corner. The alpha is going to be out in the open, but they're not going to be the loudest person in the room. So when you're looking for the alpha ladies, if that's who I'm talking to, I think most of my subscribers are actually women, but that's okay. If you're looking for the real alpha in the room, don't look for the one hiding in the corner. Look for the one hiding in plain sight, because the one hiding in plain sight is the one everybody wants to be around. And that is where you're going to find the true alpha. It's not the one being loud and barking. It's the one that commands respect because of who they are and what they present to the entire world. And it has nothing to do with money. It has nothing to do with power. It has nothing to do with anything else but this personality that can't be bought. It can't be sold. It can just be. Now, you can work on some of these things, and we'll talk about that later on. Let's say you're not an alpha and you want to be an alpha. Maybe there's ways you can overcome that. If that's something you guys want to talk about, ask me in the comments. So today's topic, again, we're just talking about alphas today, and I can't wait to move on to the next topic, which is betas. Again, I'm not going to tell you what I am. I compared myself to an alpha in this video. In the next video, when I do betas, I will compare myself to a beta. And then after about 5 videos, we'll have the whole series. If you guys want these, if you like them, if I get the likes and subscribes, maybe we'll decide what I am, and maybe we can figure out what everybody else is. I'd love to hear that in the comments. So until next time, work hard, be kind, have fun, and you know what? Don't try to be something you're not. Just be you.